So I am uploading this video because मुझे correctly याद नहीं है, but yeah, I created a pure rap song named as Bro Code. And since I uploaded it, from that time it was the least listened song. So I think why not to tell people about it? So I am uploading this explanatory video just about it.
All right, let's just jump right in. Have you ever listened to Dichi Sensei's Bro Code and just felt completely lost? Like you're trying to solve a Rubik's Cube but in the dark? Well, you're not alone. So today we're going to try and crack this thing open. We're going to break down the absolutely brilliant, super complex lyrics of this track and hopefully find some kind of order in all that chaos.
I mean, the song doesn't waste any time, right? It just throws you straight into the deep end. You're barely a few seconds in, and then you get hit with a line like this.
And while you're still trying to wrap your head around that, boom, you get hit with this.
And then this one. You put them all together and it just feels like a total stream of consciousness, right? Just this collection of really abstract images that, on the surface, don't seem to connect at all.
Exactly. What did you just hear? It's like a lyrical puzzle, and it's definitely meant to be challenging. But here's the thing. These are not just random words thrown at a wall. Nope. They are super carefully chosen pieces of a much bigger picture. And that's our job today. We're going to put those pieces together and finally decode the Bro Code.
Okay, so the first key to unlocking this whole thing is understanding how they use pop culture. It's not just for fun, it's a weapon. This is a classic move in hip-hop, you know? It's all about competition and using what everyone knows, movies, comics, whatever, as a kind of battlefield. So these aren't just random name drops, they're metaphors. They're lyrical ammunition, used to build up a persona and just flat-out establish dominance.
And this one line right here, this is basically the Rosetta Stone for the song's whole competitive vibe. It's such a bold, confident statement, and it immediately draws a line in the sand. It's us versus them, right from the jump.
So look, this isn't really about comic books, not at its core. DC, that represents all their rivals, right? The competition that's just making a lot of noise from the sidelines. And then there's them. They see themselves as Marvel, the dominant, massive, interconnected universe that's already won. It's like they're saying, you're just one character, we're the whole damn cinematic universe.
And they just keep building this identity piece by piece. It's brilliant. They say they're like Dexter, so you get this image of cold, surgical precision in their rhymes. Then they're the Slumdog Millionaire, a clear nod to their story of rising up from nothing. And they're the Hedgehog, which is almost certainly a shout-out to Sonic. And that tells you their delivery is impossibly fast and sharp. You see, every single reference adds another layer to who they are as artists. But here's where things get really interesting. All that lyrical weaponry, all that competitive fire, it's not just for them to look good individually. No, it's all on service of something much, much deeper. This is where the song makes a huge pivot, away from the external battles with rivals and straight into its internal emotional core, that unshakable bond of brotherhood. And boom, here it is. This is basically the thesis statement of the entire track. This is the #1 rule of the Bro Code. Your skill, your ambition, your success, none of it matters more than the loyalty you have for your crew, period.
Yeah, the lyrics make it crystal clear that this bond, it's not some casual, conditional thing. It's been forged in the heat on the street, and it came out stronger on the other side. This goes way beyond just friendship. They call it a bloodline. That's an absolute commitment. And you see these rules, these tenets, woven all through the song. Their sword, which is their skill, their power, that's only for their brothers. Their wordplay, that's a gift they give to their crew. They've built this collective, this unit, with a no-retreat mentality. Every single thing they do is for the group. That is the code.
So what happens when you take that elite-level lyrical skill and you combine it with this unbreakable code of loyalty? Well, you get the song's ultimate goal. It's not just about winning battles anymore. It's about building a lasting kingdom, a legacy.
And the crazy thing is, the song basically lays out the roadmap for us. Step 1, it all starts with the raw talent, the wordplay alive. Step 2, you have to acknowledge the cost, right? Every verse a scar, all the struggles and fights you go through. And all of this is only possible because it's built on that foundation of the Brotherhood bloodline. And that's what finally lets them reach the ultimate goal, making a legacy.
And this is the crucial point, right here. When they talk about legacy, they're not just talking about getting famous or making a hit record. They mean creating something that lasts, something permanent. A kingdom that they built from the ground up, based on everything we've been talking about. Superior skill, shared struggle, and above all else, that absolute, unbreakable loyalty. So that brings us to the very end of the song. After they've laid out their entire philosophy, their whole ambition, what's left to say? Well, there's only one thing left to do. Make one final, completely unapologetic proclamation.
And there it is. That's a demand, not a request. They've laid out their entire case, right? They define their art, they prove the strength of their brotherhood, so the only thing left to do is claim what they believe is rightfully theirs, the crown. You see, the song isn't just a bunch of clever lines. It's an argument. It's a manifesto. It's a coronation. And I guess the final question it leaves us with is, after breaking down the code, do you think they've earned it?
Now, if after listening this, अगर आपके मन में 1% भी interest जगा हो, तो please check out that track. Until then, stay tuned and bye.